Joe. That Abigail was Joe.
I doubt it. I mean, millions of people call themselves Joe, but no one's actually named Joe. What did he say his last name was?
Joe. I don't remember. Something very nice.
Did you? I mean, you look like you did, and he looks like he did, but if you can't remember his name, then I can't believe that you did, but you did, didn't you?
O'Malley.
You did.
Abby, I haven't had my morning coffee yet. I'm supposed to meet with a writer at 2 o'clock. What time is it?
10:06.
Oh, thank God I have hours.
Did you sleep at all?
Not much.
How much? Not much. 6 hours? 3 hours? A couple of minutes? He was here 9 hours and 25 minutes.
You timed how long he was here?
No, actually, my watch did. Actually, I was concerned, Lucy. What do we even know about this guy?
Well, his name is Joe. Joe C. O'Malley. He's 23. He lives in Brooklyn. He works for Connie Stone and Dell. And his thumbnails, you should see his thumbnails. They're wired.
That's important.
And he's so sweet. I mean, with a face like his, he could be stuck up as hell, but he wasn't. And he was so nervous around me. I don't even know why he was so nervous.
Probably remind him of his mother.
At dinner, he kept making all these mistakes. Like, first he put ketchup on his shrimp cocktail. Then he takes his tea bags, opens it, puts it into the hot water, and drinks it. Then he was trying to help me on with my jacket, and I look back, and he's putting my arm in the pocket. That's when I decided to take him home. So, you see, I know everything I need to know about him.
Oh, really? Well, do you know if he's slept with anyone, who's slept with anyone, who's slept with anyone, who's slept with anyone who's bisexual or an IV drug user in the past year? Do you know his travel habits? Ever been to Haiti? Ever owned a green monkey?
Abigail,
Did you check out his arm for needle marks?
I checked out his arms, and I checked out the rest of him, too. I'm sorry, Abby. I just don't feel like worrying, okay? I don't think I could worry even if I wanted to. Every cell in my body is constantly worrying like a street after spring rain. What are you doing?
Trying to bring your walls up to the level of your cells.
Don't, Abby. Stop it. I like those cobwebs.
Maybe I better go back to my
No,
apartment.
it's fine. Just don't vacuum.
No, it's time to get her.
Why?
Lucy, I have been worried sick over you. What do you think? You go out at 9:15 last night, tell me that you're going to the corner for a beer, you get home at 2:13 in the morning. I practically called the police, I destroyed an entire fingernail, and then you come home with this stranger. This absolute stranger, and I couldn't even get a good look into the people because the hall was so goddamn dark.
You were watching?
Only with one eye.
Baby, I brought home men before.
Not for a long time, not complete strangers.
I met him at the Dalton party.
2 weeks ago? You didn't tell me that.
Honey, I can't tell you everything.
Oh, yes you can, about men. If you don't tell me about men, I have no love life.
Okay, this is what happened. So I met Joe, right? But he didn't call me. So I went out last night by myself, even though the air felt like velvet, and I tried to get you to come out with me, but as usual. Okay, whatever. You found some excuse, and so I went out by myself. And I called Joe.
You called him?
Yes.
You called him?
Yes.
For the same night? Weren't your hands shaking? Wasn't your heart thumping?
I knew he liked me. Anyways, he wasn't doing anything special, so we came out.
What a loser.
And that's the whole story. So please, don't worry about me.
Of course I'm gonna worry about you.
No, I really don't want anybody worrying about me right now.
You can't just stop people from worrying about you.
Okay, look. I have been constantly worried about and fussed over for the past relationship that I just had. And truly, Abigail, I mean it. I'd appreciate a little time to do what I want without anybody getting upset, okay?
Okay. Do what you want. Do what you want, and pretty soon no one will care about you at all.
Ernest didn't call, did he?
What does Ernest have to do with any of this?
If you were feeling good, you wouldn't be sitting around all night fretting over me.
Oh my God, do you see what you do? Do you see this? You are so totally unaware. Whenever we start talking about your problems, we start talking about my problems like you have no problems at all. No, he didn't call. He never calls. And I wait and wait and wait, listening to silence.
How long have you been waiting for Ernest to call?
Oh, I don't know. 2 months, 3 days, 19 hours. 12 months.
Forget Ernest, okay?
I would. Wasn't planning on marrying him.
No.
8 potential muggers.
No. Men.
That's what I mean.
Okay, this town is crawling with gorgeous men. Men you can have drinks with, men you can take walks with, men you can go out with, if only everything doesn't have to be about
But
marriage.
it does.
No, it doesn't, okay? You can be happy by yourself. Happier. We are free. We don't need men. We may love them, we may want them, but we don't need them, okay? For the first time, there are free women walking this earth, and we are 2 of them.
You are 2 of them.
Look! Across the street, he's looking at us! At you! What are you so afraid of? Pleasure is good for you.
Pleasure is bad for you. It's like a natural law. If it feels good, it's dangerous. Like that donut, loaded with chocolate and high in cholesterol. It can also give you cancer.
Take one bite and you'll forget all about it.
No, thank you.
Mmm.
Okay, maybe I'll just hold it. You know, I really enjoy living next door to the only woman in New York whose biggest problems are the little things, like men falling in love with her. No, seriously, when will Lucy discover that her biggest problems are little things like loneliness, aging, and premature death?
Oh.
You know, Abby, when you first came in here, I was floating on a cloud, and now I feel tense and irritable and snappy.
Well, you know, those sexual highs never last.
I think I'm about ready for that nap now.
Kicking me out? It always comes to this.
Abigail, you practically live here.
You're right. I must be really unhappy.
Stay!
No, I'm bringing you down.
No, it's fine.
No, you're tired.
I feel
Oh,
fine.
you look like hell.
Stay, damn it. Look, this is the first time that I have felt really happy since Sydney and I broke up, and I just want to enjoy it, okay?
C.